The intro song this time.
Live show, oh, it's a live show, yo, it's a live show, oh, it's a live show.
And we are live. Yeah, welcome, everybody to the Big Nasty and Chanko and the Chanko and Big Nasty's live show. Happy Saturday, everyone.
Yes, indeed.
How you doing, Mike? Doing all right?
Yeah, pretty good. Have you had any good news recently?
Well, yeah, I think so. Maybe, yeah. I believe we along with some other fine channels, but we got nominated for Comic Book Community Award, best live stream for 1,000 to 2,000 subs. So yeah, that's really big, man. That you guys don't know how much that means to Mike and I.
Yeah, we were thrilled, and
yes,
thank you, everyone.
thank you. But yeah, we got another little more about that later on. But we got a great guest tonight. Another great guest, as always. You want to tell everybody a little bit about him?
Yeah, I think I've been talking about this. I promote upcoming shows, and I think as I've been talking about this, I think a lot of people are really interested. This is going to be it'll be a little different,
Yeah.
but I think it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
So Mike with Warehouse Collectibles, Warehouse_collectibles on Instagram. I saw him on Beyond Wednesdays back in April, and was going through the story of how they acquired this warehouse and how much stuff they had and everything, and really, really interesting. And I've watched some Whatnot streams. I bought some stuff on one stream. I was just telling him I bought something on eBay from him earlier today. But yeah, really interesting, cool story, and this amazing, huge warehouse of stuff that people haven't seen for a very long time. And reached out. I actually reached out on Instagram and talked to Earl, who they're business partners, Earl and Mike. And Earl referred me to Mike. He does a lot of kind of the live stream stuff. So I reached out, and he was happy to come on, and I'm really happy that he agreed to. I think this is gonna be really fun.
Oh yeah, let's bring him out, man. And here's Mike. Hey, Mike, man.
Hey, what's happening,
Mike?
guys?
Hey, buddy. Thanks for doing this, man. Thanks for doing
No
this.
worries. Appreciate you guys having me. It's always fun.
Yeah, we're stoked. Like we were talking a little bit backstage. We do this interview show every Saturday, and it's always somebody who works in comics in some way. But this is a little different for us. But we were so excited to do it because it's such an interesting thing. Your story's so interesting.
Yeah.
Normally, what we do is we're going to just take a couple minutes to say hi to the people that showed up in the chat. Then we'll come back and we'll hear your story, and we'll start talking about the warehouse.
Right on. I'll be here. Appreciate
Okay. Thanks again.
Yeah,
All right.
Thank you, man. But first up, we got Kay Munin, as always.
KM, congratulations, by the way. KM,
yes.
he was nominated.
Lewis.
Yo, Louis, thank you very much for the kind words.
Rob S.
Good to see you, Rob.
But yeah, happy Saturday, guys. Happy Saturday to you, buddy. Let me see. I'll make sure I skip nobody. Jeff, 4-Color Flophouse.
Good to see you, Jeff.
I'll take it. Me too, Jeff. I'll take him. What's Big Matt?
Yo, Matt. Good to see you. Congratulations, Matt. Also nominated.
Yes. And the heart of the community,
Stevie D. Also nominated for community artist. Good to see you.
The artist, yeah. And Mr. Mark.
Yo, Mark also nominated for a category. Good to see you, Mark.
And then Willie, just Willie now.
Hey, Willie from the future in Australia. I hope the future's still good.
Hope everything's going good with you, buddy. I hope your health is doing well. Jason, archivist.
Hello, Jason.
Another
Jason
nominee?
got a couple nominations. Congratulations, Jason.
And Sir Robbie Josephs.
Always one of the best.
Yes.
Hope you're doing well, Robbie.
Let's see. Make sure I'm not skipping anybody. Everybody's kind of chatting. How they do. JSS.
Good to see you, JSS. JSS was on earlier on Only Slabs. Watched him on with Rob and the boys, and also JSS nominated. Congratulations, JSS.
And here's Mr. Local comic stud himself, Brian.
Good to see you, Brian. Great job last night on the live stream.
Great job, man. Great job. And let's see, that looks like that is it. As they come in, I will give a little acknowledgement of their existence and say hey. But yeah, Mike, thanks for doing this, buddy. Like Chanka was saying, this is a little different, but just as exciting. We love. I always love treasure hunts, man. So that's this is what it's kind of like it is. When you got a warehouse full of stuff that you kind of don't know what you're getting from box to box. But
yeah, for sure.
But thanks for doing this. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, every day has been a treasure hunt for we've been doing this about a year now. It's been a year since we bought this place. And we still find stuff every single week. Earl will hear me yelling from the back, "Hey, Earl, come back here. I got to show you something." And, it's fun, man. I mean, it's a great place to be. Let me tell you.
So let's kind of start there, if you wouldn't mind.
Okay.
So Earl and yourself, you had a working partnership before the warehouse even. Can you talk about how you guys got started in the collectible world and selling, and how long you've been friends, that kind of thing?
Oh, absolutely. So yeah, I mean, I have a warehouse. We have he has a beer business in the same neighborhood within a couple blocks of here, and my personal warehouse is close to his. They're close to each other, so we knew each other going back the longest time. Going back, I guess he probably started with Jackrabbit Brewing. I think it's probably been 5 years or so that he's been there. I'm not sure, something like that. And so I just met him. We talk business all the time. I've had a couple businesses, had a couple more businesses at that time, and he was running this business. And we like to talk. We like to talk numbers and what each other's up to, and the difficulties with this or the difficulties with that in our businesses. So we just got to know each other that way. And then once, kind of to cut the story down as short as possible, I knew the woman that owned this. I knew the woman and the man that owned this warehouse I'm in right now. This is our collectibles warehouse. And so I would visit her every once in a while. I'd visit him every once in a while. And then about a year and a half ago, he passed away. And she, we'd talk in passing. I could tell that things were kind of changing with her. She just, she was ready to retire. She's, I'm 50, gosh, I think I'm 54. Sounds about right. And she's, a little bit older than me. And so she was ready to retire. And so this all started with me just asking her if she needed any help with anything. And she said she wanted to sell the whole business. And so I started shopping the whole business around different places, different people, contacts I had. I brought up with Earl, we talked business. I brought up with Earl. He said, "Oh, I've got a guy, that's interested." And so we put it out to the few people that we knew that were very much into the stuff, and got a couple offers. There was we don't talk exact numbers with what we're doing here, but we received some offers that were not exactly what we were looking for or what she was looking for. And then so eventually the way that this actually happened was Earl just one day said, "Why are we messing around with these other people's? We've seen enough in that warehouse to know it's an opportunity for somebody."
Right.
And, you're into the collectibles world. I into whatever the next opportunity was. And so we just decided we went for it. We paid the full asking price, the same price I was shopping to everybody else. We wanted to be fair to her. We knew that number would work for us. And so here we are a year later, cranking out some stuff, trying to move some things.
Very cool. Now,
yeah.
Were you both like collectors? Did you collect, comics and collectibles on your own?
Yeah. So for me personally, I was I've always been a collector of things. I've appreciated comics. I used to collect sports cards, not as much, as I did a long time ago. But I'm a collector. I like old stuff in general. So I like my biggest thing is old beer advertising. I love old beer signs. I
Very cool.
love old beer cans. Hence the name Beer Can Mike that I go buy on some of my stuff. And Earl, on the other hand, is not much of a collector. He's very much into the business side of things, which works really. You can't have, we're so different, Earl and I. If we were both the same person, this place would look nothing like it does. We got pallet racking, things are on pallets.
Right.
If this was another person just like me working with me, this place would be a disaster. So, the two different personalities, the collector and the non-collector, are kind of are a good combo for us.
And it's also it's if you have somebody who has that kind of distance from it, where it's strictly business, like for Earl, there's
Yeah.
it's less likely you're going to want to keep stuff. You want to sell stuff.
That's always a problem. I mean, we keep finding cool stuff. I'm like, I'd kind of like that. You know what? So yeah, we've kept a few things. We decided it early on. Okay, well, let's pick one thing that we're just going to have as a group collection. For the both of us, and we decided on. We both liked the Incredible Hulk. I loved the Incredible Hulk back when I was young,
Cool.
under 10, and like, let's just do an Incredible Hulk. So we started getting a run of Incredible Hulk books. As we found them, we would make sure we had at least one of everything. I'm not sure exactly where we're at, but we're doing pretty well with that. But I suspect the last Whatnot show we do is going to be an Incredible Hulk show.
Oh, so
we'll see.
you're holding it until the end.
I think so. I mean, like I say, you can't be in all this stuff and not collect something. So it's Incredible
Right.
Hulk. We're both going to end with a nice comic book collection at the end. Like say, we're each keeping a Spider-Man 300. We're each keeping New Mutants 98. We're each keeping ASM 129. We have all this, these really cool key issues. Like when this is said and done, I'm gonna have to have something to remind me of it. So I'm thinking 50 books, something like that each. Yeah,
Now,
that's the plan.
I guess that's an interesting part to it too, is even though you weren't necessarily a comic book collector before, it sounds like you've developed an appreciation, at least for some of the cooler comics.
100%. I mean, I love cool. The thing is, I get attached to things. So I'm usually the one behind the camera for the comic show, and something will come up, and or Earl will hand me something, like, I don't want to sell that. Something. I love the old covers, like the old stuff, and it'll be something that's beat up and probably not worth anything. But like, if it was just me here, my collection would be extensive. But I have, it's the angel and the devil. So I'm not sure which one I am in that scenario, but there, Earl makes me do what we need to do sometimes. So, yeah.
It sounds like a really healthy way to be. Rich and I talk about with this show, we both have like symbiotic, dispositions. I'm kind of a talker. Rich is more quiet. Rich is like running the show while like it works because of that symbiotic nature. You work well with each other. So it sounds like a very similar thing for you guys. You have your natures are similar but dissimilar enough that you work well together.
That I couldn't say it any better. I think our differences are what makes this work. Like say two of me or two of Earl, it would not work as well.
Exactly. I know that feeling.
Yeah.
Now, you sell both on Whatnot and on eBay. You do a live stream twice a week. So Wednesdays is kind of action figures, kind of toys. Thursdays is comics on Whatnot.
That's correct. Yeah, and then I'll show you, if you guys are up for it. I'll give you a little tour before things are done here. We can walk around. I can show you. But yeah, we do all action figures, toys, mostly 1990s stuff. They bought heavily in the 1990s, just like from what I understand, everybody bought heavily in the 1990s. But there's some earlier stuff. There's a little bit of later stuff. But yeah, we do toys and action figures on Wednesday. Evie takes the lead. She's a friend of ours that is great on camera, and she runs stuff for us. I'm kind of background for that when we do that Wednesdays at 2:30 Pacific California time. And then on Thursday, it's usually just me selling mostly raw books, but we've been doing a whole lot more graded books recently. We do that on Thursdays at 2 o'clock. And we used to do an eBay live show on Tuesdays. we had some rough weeks there, and we decided that we were kind of stretching ourselves a little too thin. We'd rather be prepared for 2 shows than completely unprepared for 3 shows.
Right.
And that was kind of our approach. And we're used to the eBay or the whatnot systems that work, but we do sell things directly on eBay, just on normal eBay, but we don't do a live one currently. We may go back. We'll see.
Very cool. Now, for the graded comics, these are graded comics you've discovered in the warehouse, or are you sending stuff off, getting them graded?
We haven't graded a single book yet. I'm a little bit more enthusiastic about that than Earl. I'd like to. There's some stuff I'm like, we got to grade this. It's something that the matter. It's hard to sell if it's not hard to sell. You could sell it, but with our knowledge, it's harder for us to sell something that's not graded. So on the really key stuff, I'd like to do that. But we started with about 5,000 graded books in this collection.
Wow.
I think we've probably sold about half of it so far. So we're still working through it, but we've got a little ways to go.
Very cool. Now, the warehouse is massive, and there are just a ton of stuff. What percentage would you say that you've actually been able to dig through so far?
Good question. Yeah, so I'd say it's different for the toys and for the comics. So with the toys and action figures, I'd say we're probably 80, 85% we've gone through. There's still some surprises popping up every once in a while. I'm still hoping we find that box of Dragon Ball Z and that box of Masters of the Universe and that box of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but my hopes are kind of dissipating a little bit. On the comics, I would say we've probably gone through about 1/3. Earl and I had this conversation actually just this last week. Like, how much have we gone through? And we both agree we've probably gone through about 1/3 of it so far. But it's
in a year. Wow.
In a year. It's one of those things if I was a comic book collector, we would have been already at 100%. If it was a beer can collection, I would have seen every can 3 times already.
Right.
It's nice not having that drive is there because we love finding the cool stuff. But we're not afraid to spread that out over a little bit of time, because if we can pull things down, sell all that, free up that space, it allows us to organize the stuff we do have as we pull it down. So we decided it's best not to blow up the entire warehouse and just have a pinata comics blowing up in here. So
right,
yeah,
that's
our method.
Smart.
Yeah.
Now, your warehouse collectibles on Instagram, on eBay, and on whatnot, all 3.
All are the same. Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
I think it's warehouse_collectibles, I think is what we landed on.
Okay.
Yeah.
And everyone, make sure you're following. JSS already dropped the link for the Instagram, but on whatnot, as I said, they do 2 live streams per week, and they're selling a bunch of cool stuff on eBay as well. One of the questions that one of our chat, our buddies in the chat, Willie, was asking, and one of the things I was hoping to ask as well, what are some of the biggest things you found, like things where you're like, oh my God?
Yeah. Well, the big one that a lot of people, non-comic book related, if you followed our story at all, there was a Magic the Gathering collection here. And I say was because we immediately sold it, because the value of it, we soon found, was way more than we wanted to keep. We didn't want to keep in our hands. So the number one thing, there was a bunch of really great Magic the Gathering cards, but there was an Alpha Black Lotus.
Really? Oh my God.
Yeah, it was a 9.5. It was Beckett graded 9.5 with a 10 signature. It had the Rush signature on it. And so,
my God, man.
Yeah, huge, one of the best graded ones of that. So, so that was a huge card, huge dollar amount. And then we sold, I guess we kind of sold that initially, and then we ended up selling the rest of the Magic. We ended up selling almost all the Magic to one guy. We had somebody we knew, and it just kind of worked. So the Magic, that was the big thing. There was probably, Earl could answer this question better, but I think there was about, I don't know, maybe 2,000 graded Magic cards. I mean, there was a lot. Wow. And there was, if you know the Magic, there was a lot of the Power 9 and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Oh, and another note on that one, the guy that was one of the owners here who passed away, he actually pulled that alpha from a pack, so it made it even cooler.
Oh
You know,
my
Wow.
he
God.
pulled it himself. Yeah.
Wow. That's like a 6-figure card, right? I mean, it has to be an alpha. I mean, that's big. I'm sure some of you guys in the chat, you're familiar with Magic, the Gathering, but yeah, some of those original, the early cards, and graded too. Wow. So he
Yeah.
had it graded. It was already graded before you even found it.
Before we even found it, yeah, we got it. He got it in a pack, graded it. Yeah, it was a big. I mean, that's by far. There's nothing that's even, the Magic or the top Magic cards are probably the top 10 biggest dollar items we pulled out of here. The top.
Yeah.
Then after that, as far as books go, I mean, we have found a couple great, only 2 graded ASM 300s. I'm still hoping to find a box. Like, they were buying stuff. I'm hoping they got a case of ASM 300 and kept it. It's possible. Earl says I'm out of my mind, but I think we're gonna find one. My
Yeah.
opinion.
You never
I-
know. You
I was
never
teasing
know.
people about that maybe we'll see it today.
It's possible. I know. We'll see. We're gonna dig a little bit here.
Yeah.
But we found that we did find what we did one time is Earl went live with we had our we just figured out who our top 10 buyers were on whatnot. We're like, hey, if you guys want to come in, we'll give you a private tour, because everybody always asks. And we're doing our show, and I'm trying to sell stuff, and they're asking questions about the warehouse and all that kind of stuff. And we try and answer as much as we can, but we can't go as in depth as we'd like we are right now. But we gave a tour to the top 10 buyers, just like, hey, if you guys want to sign on, we'll do a private show. We'll kind of show you and answer all your questions, just kind of so we know you guys are curious. And while we were doing it, I grabbed a box out of the back, and I'm just kind of looking around. Earl's talking to people, and I pull out this box, and it was clearly the guy's ASM collection. And so it goes all the way back. We have it at another location. I would have it here and show you guys, but we'd like the big dollar stuff. We don't. We have a secure other location that we use. But I was flipping through it live, and it started at number. I think number 3 was the first. There was 2 number 3s, I think, and then it went from there. And I was flipping through. I hit 129. I'm like, Earl, do you know this thing is a banger? I was super excited. Earl's kind of face this. He was behind the camera. His face was kind of like, oh, what is that? And then I flipped, and there was another one. And I flipped, and there was another one. There was 3 129s, and they're all clean, like real clean. So
Yeah.
the good news,
Yeah,
Earl and I each get one.
Yeah, running into just randomly, when you're looking at a box, 3 ASM 129s. A lot of our fellow comic nerds are just went from 6 to 12 on that. That's
Yeah, it's pretty exciting stuff. Yeah, even as not a huge comic collector, even I know 129. So we're still learning as things go. So like I say, there's a lot of stuff in here that I could find, and I wouldn't know it's a good book, but there's a lot of real obvious stuff too. So
now, Mike, was this
find it.
all out of their personal collection, or was they selling it, or what was they doing?
Yeah. Another good question. Yeah, they were a distributor. So from what I understand, they were the manufacturer would ship here. They had 3 warehouses, this being one of them. So they ship here, and we did combine all 3 of them to one. And as we sort through things, but they were distributing directly from here. They put them in distributor 10 packs, and then they would sell them to other dealers. And they would also go to. They would do the comic show. They were really into the life of going to comic shows. That was their love. And then there was I assume that like the Spider-Man must have been the guy's personal collection. That's my assumption. And I think some of it, if I remember right, they had price tags on it. A lot of the stuff is like $3, like stuff that
God.
it went up by like 500%. No, like
More.
1,000%. Yeah. So, or God, even more. Yeah, I don't know my percentage, but yeah, like $3 stuff that's $400 or $500 comics that have $3 price tags from way back in the day. So
Way back, yeah. Wow.
pretty wild.
Are you selling that Spider-Man run, or is that something you're keeping?
I don't know. Yeah, if Earl has his way, it'd already be gone. So I'm fighting it. At some point, Earl's going to win, I think. But we're keeping. We've made a deal. We're at least each keeping a 129.
Very
After
cool.
that, then everything else is up in the air. But we're getting through some volume right now, and we're trickling in. We haven't trickled in the ASM yet, but I like, yeah, as we said earlier, I really love the old stuff, and it's really hard for me to let go of the old stuff. I don't care. Like, here you go. Here's a, what is this? A Superman. It's got no cover. I mean, it's like,
Yeah.
it's written on the bottom what it is. It's something. I'm like,
What does it say on the bottom?
that's a good question. I don't have my glasses with me. I don't know if you guys can see. Can you guys see?
Clearly, Golden Age, like Superman or action.
American-
It's
Something #1, America. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. But like even just beat up stuff that's not worth anything, like that's only gonna, it'll sell for $3 if it sells for anything.
oh no, if that's Golden Age, that's gonna don't sell that for $3, man. But
I appreciate that.
let us help you on that stuff. We
Yeah.
like that stuff. You know, us and the people in chat. We know Golden Age books. We can help you. That's even that without if it's a Golden Age Superman, that's worth money.
Yeah, no idea. Yeah, and but like if I was a collector, I would already know what that was. I see it and go, okay, that's cool, and I kind of put it aside. Someone that was really into the books would be losing their minds in here. I mean, you would never leave. You take a bathroom break, and that's about it.
Some people were volunteering to help you dig through some stuff. Our buddy Brian LCS stands for Loves Collecting Spidey, and he was saying he was volunteering as tribute to help you sort the Spideys. So
that's nice of me. I do appreciate that. We get a lot of those offers. A lot of grown men wanting us to adopt them. We have a lot of opportunities.
Send us pictures of the Superman. We'll help you out with that.
Okay.
And if we don't know, that we know people who do for sure, and we will.
It looked like Billy Batson on the cover.
It's definitely not a $3 book, even without a cover.
Maybe someone out there can zoom in and they'll be able to tell you.
Billy Batson on the cover, that little boy. I don't know.
If you could send us a nice
greatest comics.
Yeah, nice picture. We'll be able to.
Yeah.
And our buddy in the chat, Archivist Adrift, he does conservation on comics, so he's able to like marry covers to or things, gleef cast things back together. So yeah, there's always other things that can be done. But
nice. Okay.
You were talking about maybe you could give us a tour. We could start looking around.
Are you guys ready? Let's do it. See, my phone's nicely charged. I think we're good to go. I'll unplug you. Anything? I mean, you don't know what's here, so I was gonna ask any requests, but
well,
let's see.
All of our people, we do love comics, so we do want to make sure we see comics, but I think everything's so interesting. Like I think, whatever you want to show or whatever you think is cool, we're gonna think is cool.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give you kind of a quick rundown. So we have boxes like this. There was a lot of. We're out of Spawn #1. We sold them all on our show. I think I've probably sold 20, 30 of them. And there's got to be more Spawn one. And we found this pallet that had a whole bunch of Spawn in it. And so we opened them up, and so we didn't find any Spawn #1. Let's see. I can't see if you can see, but this is how they did it. So this is going to be mixed issues. There's going to be some that are multiples of the same, but they have them in 10 packs.
Wow.
Like that. And so these boxes, and let me just kind of show you what we're talking about. When you go, so toys along the top, and if my camera angle's not good, you let me know, but I'll kind of show you then.
Right now, yeah.
So the center is all books, most of it in these boxes. That's all Valiant. So if any of you guys out there want to make an offer on that,
we love Valiant.
we need to talk.
A lot of our buddies, like reading comics too. So even though Valiant doesn't have a lot of value, it's stuff people like.
Well, there you go. So yeah, we include a lot of that stuff sometimes with free with what we're doing. But yeah, people love everything. It's one of those ones. We have so many here. We're trying to figure, okay, what's worth our time? Where do we want to spend our time? Valiant. We know that some of the key issues. We look that stuff up, but a lot of it's probably gets pushed off till later. But I was going to show you. So we just got boxes all the way down, and then toys mostly along the top, just mostly because of a weight thing. We do have
Mike,
a little.
We had a couple questions.
Hit me.
Our buddy JSS was wondering what are the oldest comics you found?
For me, I determined that with my limited knowledge by the 10 centers. So we find a lot of 10 centers. There's a lot of 10 and 12s. I don't know if there's anything older than that, but yeah, there's plenty of that kind of stuff in here. Like I say, I did pull a lot of that stuff out of here just because number one, I don't like keeping it, the expensive stuff here, and number two, I don't want Earl to sell it.
Right.
So,
And then our buddy Kim Unan was wondering if you found any anime or manga or associated merchandise.
Very little. I mean, if there was some actually right here. There's some figures, not a ton. So we sell one or two during our toy shows, and then book wise, they very much bought what they liked. They were dealers and what they liked. I mean, that's our vibe we get going through what they have here. They love the horse stuff, so they love well, there's Kiss. I thought there's
Oh yeah,
there's this is these are all Jordan, but there's like some horror, like there's a Nightmare on Elm Street figure there.
right.
But they love that kind of stuff.
Figure guy too. I like collecting figures. What's some of the coolest figures you've come across?
Yeah, well, let me. You know what? I can just show you. So we got Arnold. If you can see the lighting, okay.
Yeah.
T2, really cool.
Yeah.
There's Candyman.
Candyman. Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
There's a lot of Puppet Master in here, so we got a fair amount of Puppet Master. We've sold a lot of the stuff, so there is not a ton left. Army of Darkness.
Oh, hey. Ash.
Let's see. There's Edward Scissorhand. There's Chucky, Pumpkinhead, Halloween. Looks like we're down to 2. We're down to our last 2 of Ghostface.
Nice.
We sell all this stuff on our Wednesday Whatnot show. So every week people are requesting. There's the thing. Yeah, and there's I'm not sure which one this is. Let's see. Oh, there is the man himself. Yeah, nice. So that's what we got. Yeah, in that respect. Yeah, so like I say, there's a big mix of boxes. The ones that don't have the ones that have the straps, like that's going to be Magnus Robot Fighter 22, and it's going to be a box of either 200 or 300 copies.
Really?
Yeah, there's some that are all that book. Is there anything with a strap, with the bindings on it, are all the same book. I don't know how you can see, but then a lot of the other stuff is going to be mixed. So it won't be, if it says 200 Marvel X-Force #1 with logo.
Right.
But it's going to be, you can open it up and there's going to be a few of those, a few packs of those, and there's going to be a bunch of other stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just for the chat, just because some people were asking, Mike does have some stuff staged. He's going to pull some stuff down. We're going to go through some stuff. Just give a minute. He's just give us a tour of the warehouse for now, guys.
Well, yeah. So I was going to pull some stuff down in advance, and as me on a Saturday cutting things real close, I didn't have time to pull the fork. So this pallet right here is long boxes that we haven't gone through. I went through a couple on the top, but anything on the bottom 3 levels I have not gone through. So we'll just open them up and see together, and you can kind of see what we do every day.
Man.
You want me to do that now?
I would love it. What do you think, Rich?
That's fine. Yeah, that sounds good to me, buddy.
I think our friends in the chat would be really excited to see stuff that nobody's ever seen before or hasn't seen since it was put in the boxes. It's cool.
And I'm gonna grab sorry, I didn't bring my phone stand with me to do that, so
it's all right.
I'm gonna need 2 hands while I'm over here.
That's all right, man.
We could ask you some questions from the chat while you're walking, if you don't mind.
Bring it.
Yeah, there's let's see. Someone's asking about Tico action figures.
Tico.
Our buddy Lau.
That does not sound familiar.
Okay.
Yeah.
And asking about First Comics, John Sable, Grimjack.
Yeah, and here's one of the problems I have. Well, not a problem, but one thing if you've been in our Whatnot show before, people ask me questions like I have no idea what that is.
That's all right.
Like talk to me like I'm 2 is what I always tell them. What does this person look like?
Here's one from Matt.
There, we're going up.
Chick at Mile High Comics says he never wants to sell anything, but his wife forces him to. You say you love stuff, but how hard is it for you to sell stuff?
For me personally, you know what? I'm getting better. Let's just say, it's kind of like being in rehab when you start realizing the errors of your ways and you go, you know what? There is a better life out there for me. And if you look behind me,
Wow.
How can I not?
mean,
I
you
can't.
are in a business. It is a business.
It's a business, and I've got a
and like I
business
said,
partner. Yeah.
You're doing the right thing by keeping certain books here and there because you have to do that when you buy a collection, big collections. And but yeah, it'd be nice to be able to keep it all, but there's no way you're going to be able to ever
correct.
afford it.
Oh,
Oh,
you're back.
okay, I'm
You're
back. Sorry,
You're back. There you
I lost you.
Oh, Rich was just
yeah,
saying
so-
it's smart the way you're doing it. That keeping only a handful of things, but selling the bulk.
go.
Yeah, and I'm, you know what, before I was doing this, I was a pretty substantial reseller of estates. I did storage lockers. I still do. And I've got a warehouse full of stuff that I need to sell as well. So I'm actually, I'm jumping on Whatnot myself on Monday, and I'm filling 5-pound boxes. I'm like, I gotta move some volume. So
Right.
yeah, I've turned over a new leaf.
No doubt, man.
All right, here we go, guys.
Are you ready? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So this box right here, let's see. I have not seen. So looks like there's only 3 different issues in here, but they're all loose.
All
you know, and
Spawn.
so there are some boxes like this of Spawn 14 with a little bit of dust on it. Most of the time they're not like this. So this is not a typical box here. And Spawn 31. So and it's almost empty, and it's you know, not bag boarded or anything.
There are some of the spawns, like, you know, in the run where there weren't a lot printed because it kind of waned in popularity. So there are some of those that are worth some money.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm learning some of that as we go as well. I've learned about Dark Hawk and the Max, like you know, the different, you know, times when they're worth more and less. And like I say, I'm putting so much new stuff in my brain from doing this. I'm afraid I'm pushing out some things I might need, but you know, we'll see. Okay, you ready? So this says miscellaneous Y. Ooh, okay.
Ooh, this is sorted. Uh-oh, this might be something.
Let's see. Is the camera angle okay? Do I need? I can go to a little lower. Is that?
I think it's good if you hold the stuff toward the camera when you find it. Yeah.
Yeah, you got the light is. All right, let me
wide, but yeah.
Let's see.
I'm just gonna show
Archie
you
Christmas special. Yeah, we have a lot of Archie collectors.
Mr. Mark.
I'm just gonna show it all to you, and I don't know what's good and what's bad.
Right.
This has got a cert on the back.
500. Is
it signed?
It's certified.
Is it signed? Let's see.
It must be.
Oh, it is signed. Yeah, it's signed
nice.
right there, and it's sir. Who is it? It's signed by Joe Casada. Is that how you pronounce the name?
Buscema or Joe
Casada.
Oh, Basada.
Joe.
Yeah.
Okay. Joe Casada.
And so this is one of the things about this warehouse. So there's 5 of these in here, 5 signed Batmans in here. We find signed stuff in here all the time. Like they mixed it in with absolutely everything else. So it goes to a box of just. Go ahead.
Oh, Biggie was saying that was the first Azrael. First
Azrael.
This one is
big book. The signed one, big book.
Oh,
yeah,
that one.
All right.
The first Nightfall. Yeah.
Nice. Well, we got 5 signed ones. If I remember to bring one back down with me, I'll run one on Thursday.
Yeah.
I don't know who this is. Is the lighting okay over here? Should I try it on the other side?
Yeah.
You're all right there. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Independent. Yeah.
Cat fight escape from limbo.
Yeah.
Lightning Comics #1.
It's it's still cool.
Oh, I love that. I love the indie stuff, man. But not valuable, but
cool. They like stuff with the ladies. They were very like there is stuff like this. Yeah.
Nice.
Let's see. So like I say, I didn't go. There's another signed one. Oh, Cat Fight signed by whoever.
Somebody, right? Still cool.
Insomnia Press signed by Steven Zolowski.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's
cool.
So we got we hit a hot box. There's another 5 signed ones of those. Okay, so we happen. I'm just gonna say we hit a girl box. I told you guys earlier. There
cool.
are girl boxes.
This is all cool stuff. We like this stuff.
Strike Force image.
Right on. It's an old image.
Yeah, it's a signed box. That's all the like you said, a bunch of different signatures. Even though it's a bunch of indie stuff, still really cool.
Yeah.
And I'll show
Really,
you
really
real
cool.
fast, just because I don't know
Almost
what's
looks like
good and bad.
Faust.
And what's that?
Yeah, we like this stuff.
Yeah.
yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
we love
that
this
one
kind of
looks
stuff.
like Faust art,
This one-
but
This one's got a cert on the back. Maybe it's signed as well. Jade Dragon #1. Whatever.
Okay,
If that means anything to anybody. All
It's
right,
cool.
They have certs on them. Oh, this is this we hit a nice box. This is
Oh, Lord
I think
Pumpkin,
Lord
I've got
Pumpkin,
that.
right? And
yeah,
it's
I've got that
signed.
one.
It looks like it's signed by 3 people possibly. There's I can see the signature poking out the top.
Yeah, yeah.
So there
that's
you go.
very
So there's
cool, man.
2
Really cool.
copies of signed Lord Pumpkin.
Mine's not signed.
Very cool.
Axe.
Nice 90s embossed. Yeah.
I don't know how deep you want me to go on this box. We're just
I think everybody loves this stuff. When you get comic nerds and you find like stuff like this, we love it. Oh,
Yeah.
Is that a signed Max Sam Keith?
No, that's a different
Bill
Max.
something.
Oh,
That's a homage cover.
okay.
It says only 250 copies signed by whoever this is. There's 2 of them in here.
Oh, okay.
All right. Wow. I love a good signed box. This one has a cert on the back. I think we already
They're
showed
all-
one of those.
They're all
Looks familiar.
certified. Yeah,
Yeah,
Maxi.
all very
That's
cool.
who it is. Maxi, not Max, but yeah, Maxi.
Yeah. Everybody loves signed 90s
I love
stuff.
indie stuff, man. So that's
Yeah.
The Berg, yeah.
And there's
There
it's
you go.
possibly signed as
Heck
well.
yeah, dude.
Platinum signed. Yeah, this is like I say, these boxes are fun. I wish it was something a little I maybe heard a little bit more about, but there's 7 copies of that Ferg. And then in the back there's a bunch of loose stuff, so I'll just give you a real
Okay.
quick
Yeah, a lot of
glance.
indie stuff, but
Magic.
Just a quick thing for the chat, like real specific questions. Mike was saying he's not going to have a lot of answers to like the really, really specific, do you have this specific thing?
Yeah. Remember, I'm not someone that this is not my world. I'm learning this world. So
Yeah. But that's a cool box. That was a
yeah,
fun
that
one.
was fun. I like that one.
was fun. That was fun to
Let's
me.
see if I
Yeah,
can
you'll be able to
get to enough.
you'll be able to sell that stuff on the stream for sure.
Oh yeah, that's good stuff for the show. All right, let's check this one. And it went up by about 20 degrees, going up about 10 feet in the air. But we're gonna fight
Sorry.
through it. No, I'm good. I'm used to it.
Oh,
right,
these
so
are
this
a lot
is-
thicker books. Yeah.
Yeah, these are all going to be dealer packs.
Oh,
So
dealer packs,
Unity.
okay.
I'm seeing a lot of Valiant in this one.
Valiant.
Magnus 16, XO number 8. Yeah. I'm
Oh, Valiant.
gonna skip over Valiant unless you guys
Yeah.
are really feeling
That's
like you
fine.
need to see the Valiant. Well, that's a heavy
No,
box.
no,
Let's
yeah.
see. Go up top.
But I can tell you some of our people would still like if you did low starts on Valiant, people our friends would buy Valiant stuff if with the low
Yeah.
start.
No, we do sell a little bit of Valiant. We don't run too much of it, but we may have. So we went from the
More
signed
Valiant.
stuff to the Valiant part of this show.
Okay.
A lot of solar. Yeah, okay, so
Like
a
the
lot of
old
solar there.
The old solar stuff like is gaining a lot of value, like the like the 60s stuff.
Oh yeah, the real early
older
stuff.
stuff,
I
yeah.
love those personally. You know what? I'm gonna confess, I have been saving all of the old solars that I found.
Yeah,
I
they're
figure if I put them up on the wall, Earl can't make me sell them.
but yeah, Robert Kirkman bought the rights to it, and he's like gonna be like redoing a lot of the stuff, so it's gone up in value. Like the early Turok, the early Magnus, the early Solar.
Yeah. Here's a box that's just packed with 10 packs of these guys. So, like I say, when you hit the Valiant, you really hit the Valiant sometimes.
Right. That's all right. But if you wouldn't mind, just I know it's hot, man, but
it's fine.
anything you could show, the comic
Yeah, I
nerds
mean, if you guys want
that
to
we
keep going a
know
little
and,
bit,
and
I'll
us being comic nerds, we love this stuff.
yeah, I'm gonna have to kind of go up and down a little bit here to move these, but
Good to see you, Doc.
these suckers are heavy.
Yeah.
And good to see you, Peachy Comics.
Ooh, it's a whole box of Lucy's.
Let's see.
Let me see. I think oh no, they don't always face the same direction either, which makes me. Let
We
me
know how it
see.
goes.
Oh, you know what? I actually just sold one of this one at that popped out the last show. People seem to like that title.
What is it? Big Monster Fight. Wow, I don't know
Big
that.
Monster Fight.
Big Monster Fight.
Big
Wow,
Monster
that's
Fight.
cool.
Mother Fight.
I'm gonna raise the camera back up.
Big Mother Fight. But no, I love the oddity stuff, man.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah. I'll just show. Let's see if I see anything in here.
Caliber.
We'll flip
Yeah,
real
this is
quick.
all like
Caliber,
90s indie stuff.
Burial
Cool cover.
of
Rats.
the Rats.
Nice.
Maybe.
Like I said,
Bone.
there's a lot of hidden gems. There's Bone.
Oh,
There's a lot
Bone.
of hidden-
What's the number on the Bone?
19.
Bone is number 19.
Yeah, a lot of people collect Bone, and the really early stuff is some money.
Buffalo.
Yeah, we
Soldier.
sold some number ones that went pretty well.
Did you? Though now that's a Bone 1 is a big book.
Bloodshot.
Yeah.
Cool.
Bloodshot.
I think we sold a 10-pack of it. We used to. So when we started on Whatnot, we were we start off by selling 10-packs. Like we got to move some volume, and we moved some volume, and it they were pretty exciting shows for
There you
people
go,
being
Mark.
there. And then so all right. There was this. Here's the furry stuff. If you guys were waiting for the furry stuff, I found it.
Right.
Well,
I'm sure someone in the chat, I'm sure, is a furry. Well,
Hey, no judgments here. We're fine.
No.
On the live show.
not going to yuck your yum, guys.
Yep.
So this box has a lot of stuff. I pulled down a box from up here for the last show I did, and there's a lot of the same stuff in this box. So this is the sister box to one I pulled down. So I think Batman.
Oh, here we go. Some DC.
706.
Some 90s DC.
Yeah.
About 20 copies of that. About 5 copies of that Batman.
Nice.
705.
Some tech from the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is I don't even know what that is. I can't even read it.
Wow, it's a cool cover. It's very 90s. 90s had a lot of that.
Yeah, we
Shiny.
love. There you go. We
All
ran.
right.
I think we ran that one on our last show.
All right.
Yeah, lots of girl stuff. I mean,
Yeah, we still.
Bad
it's really cool. It's not. This isn't high money stuff, but people
No.
buy it.
yeah. I don't know. What's the rating on your guys' show? You guys
Well,
PG-13 or NC-17?
I think as long as it's I mean, it could go too far, but art they're more
actually
forgiving
not
on
too
it.
bad.
No, it's not bad.
That one's not bad. There are some bad or good depending on how you feel about things.
Right.
Like this one's questionable. A little
Right.
romance going on.
There's stuff in the 90s where it kind of went that way. But yeah, Louis was asking about grading books. He said they haven't yet, Louis. They haven't graded any on their own.
No, I would like to, Louis. I would like to grade some books. I would like to pick some key issues. At some point I'm gonna grade the ASM 129s, and then we'll pick out some other key stuff that we have raw that just kind of see how it goes. There you go. There's
that's a early Dark Horse Presents. That's the concrete. Whoop! Kind of lost you for a minute.
And are you guys? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
you're
I
back.
don't know if I'm too far away from our Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Am I back? Okay. It's a little crackly on my side. All right. So that's that on that box. You want to try one more?
Yes, please. I apologize. It's just I know everybody in the chat's so excited, and it's like they were talking about it like it's like American Pickers or one of those shows. Oop, I think we're losing him.
Yeah.
I lost you guys again. I might have to go back towards the Wi-Fi if
Sure.
I wonder if I put you on this side, if it would
That'd be fine, buddy.
Is that any better?
We got a black screen.
We hear you, but we can't see
We
you.
hear you.
You know what? I might be losing you back here.
Okay. Yeah.
I just found
Understandable. Yeah. If you got to come down,
I found a
totally
box of Harbinger, so you guys really are not missing a whole lot right now.
Right. Okay. Yeah. If you got to come down, we understand, man.
Am I still not on?
You're not on.
Am I?
We
I'm
hear
not
you.
on. Okay.
Your
Hear you,
video
we can't see it.
on, but your mic, we can hear
Okay.
you.
Well, we'll go find some other stuff. It's
Yeah,
closer to
yeah.
our Wi-Fi.
We appreciate you digging through that stuff. There's still some cool stuff there. I mean, that signed box, you're gonna be able to sell that stuff easy.
Yeah, the sign box, man.
Is, you okay, Mike?
Something.
Yo, I'm good.
Oh, it's not.
I'm a
We
little
heard
sweaty.
something.
Oh,
We heard
that was
something.
me getting off the lift.
I was afraid you fell.
Have not fallen in here yet. So, all right. So,
still not back on for the picture.
That's weird. I wonder if I hit something on here. Did I kill video somehow?
That's possible.
I'm not sure.
Do you want to go off and come back on? Maybe.
Yeah, just go ahead and click on the same link that you sent me.
Yeah,
Yes.
you just click it off and then click on the same link and it'll bring right back. Okay. That's a lot of fun though, guys. Like, I love that stuff. I hope everybody loves it as much as we do. Seeing stuff that you haven't seen that's been buried in those boxes for so long. He's going to still show some more, and but I think that was the what he kind of was zooming in on, that he could get to easily, that he could show. But yeah, really fun. It's fun to see stuff that nobody's seen. I mean, that 90s stuff, I bet you that's been up there since the 90s.
There you go.
There you are, Mark. Mike.
All right, I'm back. Yeah, it's pretty far away from the Wi-Fi back there.
Yeah, it's fun though. Sorry, you're sweating. Yeah, it's still fun for all of us to be able to see that stuff. We're saying, a lot of people have not seen that since the 90s. I bet a lot of that stuff's just been up there.
Yeah, for sure. And there's some kind of like, we do have the comics. We also have, we have the action figures. There's a lot of and I'll just stay towards the front over here, but big part of what we've got is we got a lot of large figures and things like, this kind of stuff. Here's like the Batman and Robin book ends, and this is put a bunch of Batman here. But a lot of really big stuff that we're not exactly sure how we're going to deal with yet, but big figures. There's Dr. Evil, Wolverine, She-Hulk, Silver Surfer, Iron Man.
Very cool. Yeah.
And some small stuff too. So anyway, kind of fun stuff here. Like I say, every day is a treat.
Right on.
Yeah.
And you said you did toward the front, you found a lot of Spawn, and some of those Spawn, like, were, there was a time where Spawn wasn't selling well, and they cut down the production runs. So there's some of them. There are a lot of Spawn collectors, and there are a lot of, especially when McFarlane was doing covers and low print runs. Those are worth some money.
Oh yeah, we found that out for sure. What are the numbers on those? Most of what we have is 1 through say 50, and then we have a little bit of sprinkled in the high 2 digits, and then we kind of miss a lot of 100 through 300. There's a bunch of 300 in here, but not a lot between 1 and 300, which is probably the ones you're talking about.
Biggie in the chat was saying 100 to 250 were the low print run. That I think that's about right. You start, because its popularity had kind of faded, and people weren't buying as many, so they were lowering the print runs. But there are still a ton of Spawn collectors, and they really want those. Yeah,
for sure. And I see in the chat saying that the Spawn figures are easy to find. Well, they're easy to find because you just have to come to our warehouse. We're actually on this coming Wednesday. We're calling it our McFarlane show when we're doing toys and action figures. We've always done an all Spawn figure show because we have so much of it. Well, this Wednesday we're calling it all McFarlane, but it's going to be probably 75% Spawn with some of his other stuff mixed in as well. But we still have we have 1 pallet of stuff, and then we have stuff mixed in. So I'm gonna have to kind of go hunting a little bit. But yeah,
very cool.
Figures are plentiful in here for Spawn.
we had a couple of questions. Coach was asking, do you have statues, like the bigger statues? Have we found any?
That's what he was showing. Yeah, that's what he was showing there.
Yeah, I mean, we have the stuff that's the big stuff is about, yay big. We don't have like life size stuff, but
Yeah.
we do have big statues. I hate shipping that stuff though. I tell you, we're that's part of the reason why a lot of it's just kind of put aside for now. That at some point we may end up, maybe we'll go to a con or something and just bring it out and price things real right and sell it on site. I would love to do something like that at some point.
Very cool. Again, everyone, please follow on Instagram, follow on Whatnot, and follow on eBay. There are 2 live sales per week. As said, like figures, toys, and stuff is going to be Wednesdays. Comics on Thursdays. And for your starts, like, do you do like dollar starts, $5 starts, or how do you start?
We start everything. Yeah, everything at $3. So we start everything at $3 for our comics, for our toys, action figures. We don't. The only thing that we do start our slabs at 20.
Sure.
So we kind of figured it's either going to get there anyway, so we might as well save some time. Or if nobody wants it for 20, then we'll just do something different with it. But everything besides the slabs starts at $3.
Very cool.
Yeah, we're here to move stuff for sure.
I was just looking at the eBay thing, and I just like I said, I just bought something. A lot of cool stuff on eBay too. So like if you can't make the live stream, check out the eBay, and there's a lot of cool stuff listed. A lot of really cool toys I saw, and yeah, Cam, he did say they found Slab Comics, and you said you're about 80% through the slabs. Oh, about halfway.
Yeah, no, we've gone through all the slabs. We've sold about 50%. So we started off with about 5,000 slabs, and I think we're down to about 2,500. So we've moved some slabs.
Yeah,
it's a lot. Yeah, 25. We're gonna have some good shows. I think we got a real solid year of great shows ahead of us.
Very cool.
And then hopefully we have some good shows after that as well. But I know the next year is going to be good.
What's the time on the Whatnot sales? Louis was asking.
We
lost you, Mike.
Yeah. Might be some Wi-Fi issues in my area.
Could you? So
we can hear you, but we can't.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Maybe try Wi-Fi.
I'm sorry. Let's give Mike a moment here, guys.
Yeah.
John Q. So the show they do on Whatnot, the Whatnot app, on Wednesdays and Thursday evenings, but also eBay. They have some stuff listed as well.
Yeah, can you hear me, or am I gone again?
I can hear you.
Hear you, but we can't see you.
That's weird. I don't know. You can always exit again, but
Yeah, well, let's see. Yeah, normally what we do is we try to bring people on, but if there's technical issues, we completely understand. I mean, and yeah, it looked like you were sweating pretty bad, Mike. Can you still hear us?
I can still hear you guys. Yeah, no, I appreciate you guys. The losing the technical stuff is brutal. I hate it. It throws everything off. So I apologize. I'm not sure if it's a local issue or what's going on.
It's all right.
Thanks for doing this, Mike. I think technical. We said we would go 60 to 90 minutes, and we would love to have you back anytime. And we're going to promote you. And we'll answer questions in the chat too. We'll make sure everybody gets the links and everything. And thank you so much. And this is a lot of fun. I had a blast. I hope everyone else had a blast.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys as well. I appreciate both of you and everybody kind of showing up. And I'll jump on. I'll do a video on our Instagram after this. Maybe show kind of some of the stuff that a quick tour if anybody wants to check it out. It's warehouse_collectibles. And anytime that you're you want to keep up with what we're doing, we put it all on there.
Very cool. And but yeah, thank you, Mike. We're gonna stick around, guys. In the chat, we're gonna talk awards and some stuff, and maybe do a little hangout. But again, thank you so much, Mike. And definitely send the pictures of that one book. We'll help you out, or anything you need help with. We have an entire army of comic people who can find any answers you need.
I'll text you guys a couple pictures of it right when I get off here.
Very
Sweet.
cool. Again,
All right.
thank you so much, everybody. Please follow our new buddy Mike, and yeah, thanks again, Mike. Go enjoy your beer with Earl. Tell Earl we said hi.
Yeah.
Will do. All right, guys. You guys have a good one. Thanks again.
All right, cheers,
Thanks.
buddy. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Everybody, thank you so much. And yeah, we're gonna stick around. Rich and I talked about it. We're gonna look at the ballot, but there were some questions I think that we have. So John Q, we have the whatnot name is warehouse_collectibles. Warehouse_collectibles on every platform. So on Instagram, on eBay, and on Whatnot. The live streams are on Whatnot Wednesdays and Thursdays. I didn't get the time, guys, but if you go, you'll be able to see the schedule. And Brian, he said that they weren't going to talk about the number for what it costs to buy the warehouse. He said they didn't want to get into the exact numbers, but I'll tell you what, getting that Alpha Black Lotus sure helped, I'm sure. And yeah, I don't know. Did we answer all the questions? But I don't know. I
think we answered them.
Yeah,
Answered them pretty good.
So, how'd you want to do it, Rich? Did you want to just go through it the two of us, or did you want to share a link with people, or how you feel?
Let me hang on a sec. Let me get this.
So yeah, guys, we're gonna go through the ballot for the awards. We'll probably do a little bit of a hangout. We were gonna do this just a little bit later, but with the technical problems, I mean, it just makes sense that we can start talking about the Comic Book Community Awards and sorry, Willie, I know you wanted to see Conan stuff, but we'll have Mike back again, at some point. Just technical thing didn't work out, and he was obviously sweating his sack off up there. I could see it, man. Yeah, and I appreciate it because he said it went up like 20 degrees as he went up that high in that warehouse without ventilation. He's digging through boxes for us, which I really appreciated him doing that.
You could definitely tell. I've worked in warehouses before, and it does make a difference, man. When you get in one of those lifts like that, and dude, you get up, you get above 5 feet above normal height, and you're like, whoo, okay, time to come down. I mean, it don't take no time. It's
oh, there's Mike. I said he does have some Conan stuff, Willie. But yeah, everybody, make sure you're following the Whatnot stream. I think that's the big one. Is the Whatnot stream is really that's where you're able to kind of see. And as he said, $3 starts. So if you're, I think if you're timing it right, you're going to be able to get some good deals.
Let's see. Do you want to bring people on, or you just want to go over it ourselves?
I think up to you. I mean, if people are interested in coming on, I don't know. It'd be kind of interesting to hear people's perspective. I mean, up to you, man.
Okay. Here is the link. You guys want to come on and hang out for a minute, and as we go across this list of the Comic Book Community Awards, kind of talk about it and share our feelings and everything. And
yeah, we're going to go over the ballot, all the people who made the final nominations, and there's Matt. Good to see you, Matt.
Here, really quick, just for Willie, I bought 3 Conans today. I can show them.
Right. Good, Jason.
Hey there. I can tell you the comic that he had, by the way.
Oh, what was it?
I mentioned in the comments, I think it got buried, but it's a Fawcett book. It's America's America's Greatest Comics #1, which is
really?
Yeah, it's worth about
America's Greatest Comics. I couldn't find the number.
Yeah, and it's worth about it's probably worth a couple $100. There's a coverless copy on well, it's missing the front cover at least on eBay, going for about $1,200 right now. So
it was, I couldn't tell if it was otherwise complete. If it was just
I don't think it's complete. It's the page that he was showing was about 4 wraps in. So
Yeah,
Okay.
it was definitely not the beginning. That was what was throwing it off. I was trying an image search.
Yeah.
I knew it was like, I agree with you. What was it looked like? What was written on there was America's Greatest Story or whatever.
Yeah.
Got
I
it.
just,
Yeah.
So
pretty
Mike,
cool.
Mike, we got your answer. Jason was able to find it. If you're still in the chat, it looks like it's a couple $100 book, so it's not a $3 book, as you're
Yeah.
just so you know. But yeah, guys, we're gonna look at the ballot. I don't know if what you guys think. You know, we're gonna go over some of the.
I've already voted, but I'm happy to discuss it because there's a
Well,
lot of people that I went
You
over.
don't have to say who you voted for. We're just kind of going.
I'm
over
not.
the ballot
My point
itself.
is, before I did vote, like Alan and I had a discussion for quite a while last night after Biggie's show. We ended up talking for a good 45 minutes or so, and then, you know, he did his ballot while I was talking to him, and we were just talking about the various merits of channels and stuff. So channels I didn't know, I went and gave them a quick look before I made any votes today, but just to be sure. So
yeah. I mean, it's really cool. It's cool to see a lot of our friends, you know, and you know, channels that you like to see them get nominated, and I mean, and I think, you know, Brian does a great job with it. You know, he really, you know,
Brian does
puts a lot of effort into it.
Yeah.
And
I liked seeing a lot of the channels I had never seen before. Just because for me, a big thing with this whole process is finding channels I've never seen before. You know, and so I love that. You know, of course, I want to see my friends, you know, get in it as well. But it's all about discovery for me. So yeah, it was really cool to see people I wasn't aware of their channels at all. You know, so
yeah. Yeah. So, guys, if you're not familiar, this is the CBC Awards, and you know, once a year there are channels that get nominated, and you are able to, you know, cast a ballot. These are the finalists. So, it goes for. Does anybody know how long voting goes for?
I thought you said 4 weeks.
Okay.
that's what I thought he said too. It was wrapping up some point in late September, because he wanted to. I think the winners are being announced the first week of October.
Okay.
Yeah, October 3rd, I believe. Yeah.
So let's go through like each category here. Just take a look. So community hidden gem. There's Loco Sirens. I don't know that channel. Mark's issues with it's not issues with Archie comics. Good to see Mark.
Commies as well, damn it.
Yes.
Honestly, there were 6 channels in that small tier, like the first 3 or 4 categories there, that I was happy to see, because
let's go through the categories real quick first. Before we so community hidden gem. It was Loco Sirens, Mark, who's a friend. Everybody, read more comics. I don't know.
No,
but Snicked is another one of our buddies. That's Mike.
That's great. Yeah, really
cool. And Up and Adam. So
yeah,
3 friends.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. See, I wasn't familiar with Snicked, and then Alan and I sort of watched it last night, like while we were both on the phone with each other, and it was nice to see another channel that I hadn't seen before. It was the same with Loco Sirens.
Right.
I hadn't seen that one before as well.
Well, you should watch the rerun of this channel, because they actually featured Snicked on here. So
he's got a website where he's cataloging original art. His name is exactly mine. It's we're both named Mike Hansen.
Yes. That's the one thing I remembered about him, was that he was the other Mike Hansen.
And super nice guy. Like actually, Cheddar Comics. He had a question, and he was asking somebody, "Hey, do you guys know how to price original art?" He had no idea, and I sent him to Mike, and Mike was able to help him out, with pricing, because that just a really good person, really good guy. Anybody who knows him, really good guy. So. Yeah, great. Yeah, three of our good buddies at least are in that category.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And next, so best comic book show for less than 500.
Mm-hmm.
So
500 subscribers. Yeah.
What's that? Basement Collectibles.
Basement Comics. Yeah, he's been actually on He's on. He has been interviewed on Mr. McGroovy's channel. So
Okay.
great
Yeah.
guy.
I saw that one. That one,
Yeah, he used to be in a band and great stuff. Yeah.
Very cool.
And the
Department of
Black
Comics, another I'm not
Yeah.
familiar with.
No. Mm-mm.
And our buddy Big Lyle. Big
Yeah.
Lyle
Mhm.
got his nomination. Very cool to see.
Yeah.
And
I
Mr.
was-
McGroovy.
I was
Yeah.
very pleased to see Lyle there. He's that guy. Just who didn't see the revelation last night on Alan's channel that he bought 3,000 more books?
Wow.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Yeah.
Crazy. It's so much. And old
Oh.
books. He got a lot of old books.
A lot of
Yeah.
old books.
A lot of
Yeah.
classic illustrated in that Golden Age section, I'm sure.
Very cool. And
Crazy.
yeah, Mr. McGroovy always McGroovy does a great show. I think
Yeah.
everybody agrees.
And the facts
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
Facts
Facts Project.
is the last.
Yeah.
I've never
Oh, the
seen that
facts.
show.
Yeah, okay.
I'll
The
check
frequently
that
asked.
out.
Yeah, I've never heard of them either. Yeah, interesting.
I've watched before, but yeah, I mean our buddies in that one, obviously Lyle and McGroovy are our buddies
Right.
in that category. And
And then-
best entertaining or informative content. So again, Basement Comics and McGroovy again.
Mhm.
McGroovy got a lot of nominations, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We all together, I think. Yeah.
And Randall's Comics and and our buddy Bjorn Sonocrom took his name out of the running, so he won't.
Yeah.
He's not going to be an option.
Yeah.
And Alex, longest cosplays, got
Cosplay.
That's
nominated. So
Yeah, I'm so happy for him. That's really cool.
yeah, very cool. Very cool.
And I knew that about Son of Crom myself. By the time I did my voting, he had pulled out.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, cool. Again, a couple of our buddies' channels got in on that one, so that's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
And best new channel, Comic Dude, Comic Showcase Shop, Brittany. Very good to see
Yeah.
another one of our buddies.
Yeah.
Yep.
Comic Mike.
And Comic Mike, another one of our buddies. Very cool. Daddy Daughter Comics. I've watched his channel. It's
I like Daddy Daughter.
it's a
You
nice-
know something? It makes me jealous because I wish my daughter would get involved in comics.
Right.
Also interviewed
Yeah,
on
I've
Paul's
watched his.
show.
He's pretty
So if you want to learn more about them, check out Mr. McGroovy's channel.
Then there's this Mr. McGroovy again.
There he is. Yeah, there he
You
is
guys
again.
check him
Yeah.
out or who he
It
is,
doesn't surprise me. He really does have a good channel. He really
It's a
does.
huge-
Very
Yeah.
professional, and he
There-
yeah.
You can tell the work
It fools you into believing that he's only been doing this for.
I
under a year.
know. I was telling him that a few months ago. Even I was like, you've been doing this for a few months. Like already at that point, he'd only been doing it for like 6 months.
Yeah.
I'm like, you feel like you've been
Very
around
good.
forever. I don't know why, but yeah,
Yeah.
And
It's
then
going to wax, you know.
yeah.
the next tier is 500 to 999. And we got Heroes for Hire, Matt.
Yeah.
Good dude. I like Matt.
Yeah. Mhm.
And some guy named Matt Likes Comics made it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
he really sucks.
Yeah.
No.
And Melon
Yeah,
and
check
Domingo.
that channel out. Make sure it's not fake, like AI or something.
Right. And,
Trust me, if
Melon
there's
and
one
Domingo.
channel that's not AI.
Melon and Domingo, they're every year they get a handful of nominations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Good.
Nerdy Geek.
And I'm telling you right now, they're going to win this category. Not
I
only
don't know
do they get
about that, Matt.
not only do they get a handful of nominations every year, they win just about every award they're up for. So
Oh, okay.
Their
Well,
their channel's not too bad. I've watched it before, but yeah.
they have a lot of fans. They may not
A lot of
necessarily be
fans.
subscribed to them, but they have a big following. So I mean,
you got a big following, Matt. Don't
yeah,
don't-
but I'm
Matt.
in tough here. It's not just her. It's not just them. Heroes for Hire and Paul and the 619. Those two I've seen quite a I've seen quite a bit of their videos, and those guys also deserve to be here too. So
very
It's
good.
a very stacked. The whole awards is very stacked. I was telling
Well,
you
there's-
before,
we're the
it's
probably-
very stacked this year.
last year there weren't as many, and like for example, Chonko, you were in the lower tier last year that have come up this year, and I didn't quite. I was this one of the reasons I was hoping to be 1,000 by this one was I wanted to try to get to the next tier on this. In that sense, I didn't quite get there because I knew it was going to be competitive. A lot
Yeah.
of good channels in this one. A lot of great channels.
The good thing is, like, you know, make it into the thing, nomination and this. It is definitely tough. And like this next one, best entertainer, informative. Like I made it in, but I mean, I don't expect my channel to win stuff.
I am so high. I'm so glad that you did make it in, because I know you weren't. Yeah, you weren't pushing as hard, but maybe that's what you needed to do, was not push so hard. Who knows? You know,
I'm not doing what last year I was busting my ass. Last year I was doing 5 or 6 videos a week and like 4 live streams, and this time I just do a couple of videos a week, and
they're better. They're more quality, less content. So that does it sometimes.
And honestly, Jonko, a lot of people have told me behind the scenes they are getting really impressed with your knowledge of international comics, particularly Brazilian.
Yeah.
It's not just like you are getting a name for yourself in that, and that's probably why you're up in this one, because you're very informative on that, and a lot of people have taken notice.
Yeah, I think other people do better, and I think the people who like the Brazilian stuff and stuff, they like it, but a lot of people don't, and it's okay. I'm okay with it. But who else is in this? I don't want to push my thing too much, man.
Well, Conlin's great. He's a DC Silver Age collector mostly, but he and I, like, I've invited him to my show, and he's like, no, I'm not doing interviews. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
But he is a great channel. He has an absolutely fantastic collection of both slabbed and non-slabbed. He's got.
Well, let's focus on our buddies. Let's make sure our buddies get the hype.
Yeah, no. But I'm simply stating that, for those that don't know, Conlin, I've been watching him almost the entire time I've been on YouTube.
Dave's ideas and creations.
But Dave,
he's great.
Another one of the buddies. Good to see Dave.
The video that he dropped today, absolutely hilarious. Check it out, everybody. It's great stuff.
And Terry, really happy that
me too.
Terry
deserves this.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm very glad he's in there.
And Kaufman is alive. I don't know that channel.
I don't know Kaufman is alive.
And Terry's one of the ones that I remember. He snuck into the 500 subs just as this was coming out. I honestly thought he would be in that lower tier, because for the longest time he was stuck in the 400s, but he just got it just in time.
Okay.
So,
all right.
And then live stream, of course. Church Bleeker got in for Church. Very cool.
Yeah.
Nate for the comic book, which Rich is on that show.
Yeah, congrats, Rich.
And Matt for the Sunday Superhero Show. Very cool.
And I think everybody on this panel has been on the superhero show.
Yeah.
Paul and the 619 again.
Yeah, Paul and the 619 again.
Night, Amazing Friends.
And Sector 2815 has got a good show. I love that. It's that key.
I'll have to check that out.
I won one of his giveaways, and it was fantastic. It was Superman based, and it was great. He does a great job with the giveaways.
Yeah, it's a fun show. It's
a fun show.
I've been on once, and I didn't do that well, but yeah.
Actually, Chonko, it was the episode you were on. I won the draw.
Oh, yeah, very cool.
Do you actually have to guess a key or something? Is that how that actual show goes? Or what?
Everybody brings a key. It has to appear on the Key Collector app. That's like the like kind of filter, and the other people on the show they ask like yes or no questions, and narrow it down until they lock in and they can guess the comic that you brought.
Oh, that's fun. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So what's my line for comic books?
Yeah, I would suck at that. So,
and then 1,000 to 2,000.
1,000, 2,000. Yeah, best comic book show.
Anachronic. He's been around for a long time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Doc's Comics. I watched his. He's got a good show.
He's good. Yeah,
Doc is
he
just
hasn't been doing
confirmed
it very long.
Yeah, I know. And Doc has just confirmed he'll be on my next Sunday superhero show.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Yeah, he's got a really good show. He's
a
good knowledge base. He has. And, Magic Lasso. He's been around a while too, right?
He's really good, especially with Wonder Woman books. He's amazing.
Yeah,
like
pop culture, Cosma. I don't know that.
I don't know. Yeah.
And Codex. I've watched them. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was an incident that I saw that I don't want to say anything bad about anybody, but there was an incident I saw the one time and I didn't really like it. But
Yeah.
But best entertaining or informative content, Dope
Dope Comics
got in, and
he's so good.
Who is this? What does it say?
Higgy Pop Comics.
Higgy, I don't know that one.
Oh, he's great. He's great. He's hilarious.
Okay.
And his name is a play on Iggy Pop, and I love it. I just
okay.
Special artifacts.
Yeah, but this is. I am so happy that Bobby.
Yeah.
Sequential artifacts. I'm so glad that he got a nomination.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Swarm of Comics.
If anyone deserved it, it was for sure him. Yeah,
100%. And
Randy of Swarm
of Comics.
Randy's good.
I watch his show.
Yeah.
And then Uncanny Derek. Whoop. We lost Rich.
Uncanny Derek also is very good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's talk about knowledgeable. He's
that guy is a real Renaissance man.
Musician,
writer.
I like that he's stopped harping on like don't slap comics. I thought he had a really good one, and then he just kept going on and on. I'm glad he got away from that. I'm glad that he's doing other content. To be honest,
he's got a really nice Tomb of Terror that I want. But that's cool.
Yeah, well, he had an unfortunate flood in his basement not too long ago.
Really bad stuff. But
if he had slab comics, that probably wouldn't have been an issue.
Oh, no, I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Right.
And,
they float. Never mind.
But we lost the screen though, Rich.
Hang on a sec.
There he is.
I'll be back.
You can tie them all together to make a raft.
There you go. Yeah.
I was imagining Ant-Man sitting on one floating in the flooded basement.
Right. Yeah.
Well, we were.
Yeah. It's cool to. I always like this. I think it's fun every year. But yeah.
Best
so
live stream for 1,000 to 2,000.
Yeah. So Aussieverse, big show. A lot of people watch Aussieverse.
Yep.
Magic Lasso's been around, like I said, for quite some time, and then the live show got nominated. Very happy about it.
Yes.
Very happy.
Honestly, you guys have a great chance at this. Again, your guys' reputation is becoming bigger than the channel. So,
I know Rich and I talked about it, and I've been talking about it for some time. This was the one that I was happiest about, and I'm glad. Glad. Happy. Thank you everyone for.
I can't thank everybody enough for who
you guys elevated what you've been doing so much. I mean, it started off as the basic sort of let's interview the other channels kind of thing, which is great. I love those channels. I love those types of lives as well. But like you guys found like your niche, and I just love that. Where you guys are going with this. This is so fun.
That's the point. It's the fact that the creators themselves talk about it and are getting to know you. Mm-hmm. That's the part and it makes it sort of easier for you to get guests. I mean, like I like doing the creators. I also like having comic creators on too, but I like the mix because I like seeing different. I try to get different types of people, like different types of collectors and different types of like I got a letterer, I got a writer, I've had artists,
you have a great mix as well. Yeah.
Oh, I have a former owner coming on soon. Like
that's great.
We're trying to. So we get to see it from I want to ask him about the financial point of view and things like that. So, like what kind of finances do you need to make sure the comic company survives, that kind of thing. That's the things I want to find out. So
okay.
So now we jump from 2,000 to 3,500 subscribers. That's a big jump. 2,000 going to 35.
The big channel.
The bigger
comic show.
Channels, yes.
Gotham and Glam. Love what she does.
Yeah, I have to send her a message. I meant to congratulate her.
Yeah.
She deserves this.
Yeah. I'm glad she's back because she did take a break for a while.
Her and
And,
Otaku Mike are the only two I think I know on this list.
Sleepy Reader,
Yeah.
Sleepy Reader 666, Damien. I like him. He's a cool, laid back dude. He just does reviews and stuff, and he's very knowledgeable. Been around for a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
Decent channel. I don't know
Yeah.
the Ataki Mike. I don't know him.
I watch him, and he following Instagram and stuff. He's good stuff.
The Stoke Nerd. I'm not sure.
I don't know that
I've
channel.
watched that. Yeah, and Vigilante Vibes podcast. I've never seen those.
I don't know either of those. Those are new to me.
Like I
both of
said,
those.
it's what the whole point.
I will only
come
say
out.
this. This is the one time you'll hear me say this. I did not check out the other channels. I just voted for Celia. I
Okay.
love her. I'm personally
Well,
that's
she's nice.
Yeah,
you know.
Fair
nothing
enough.
wrong with that, man.
Mm,
Then best entertaining or informative. 9-panel grid is a good channel, and
I don't know. Yeah.
comic book movie collector. I've never heard of that channel. I don't know that channel at all.
That sounds cool. I like that's something I really be really into. So
Yeah.
check them out.
And then party nerds.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. Don't know,
No.
but with a Z is a little
yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
That's
And
good.
then Sleepy Reader.
Sleepy Reader, Damien, yep. And then the House
And-
of Stein.
House of Stein, our buddies, the Beyond Wednesdays guys.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, House of Stein is another one of their channels. And good to see you, Frank.
Hey, Frank.
Hi, Frank.
And then best live stream.
Mm.
Kingdom of Nerds. He does a great show. I like his show
he does.
a lot.
Yeah.
And Mon, I didn't know Mon was back doing live stuff.
He had a couple that he did. I want to say right before, he did a couple of shows, but they've been very
Yeah, he's only had a
dispersed.
couple of since.
Yeah.
his,
Yeah.
He's busy.
unfortunate accident.
I
yeah.
love his show. It just hasn't really been
Yeah.
on at all.
Yeah, great stuff. And I everybody knows the reason that the tragic fire and everything.
Yeah.
And I did vote for him last year, but I don't think that I will this year just because he hasn't been as active. But yeah, good dude.
Yeah,
Um,
for sure.
Party nerds again, and
Yeah.
757 Hustle. I know a lot of people watch that. It's not in my rotation, but House of Stein again, our buddies. We love the Beyond Wednesdays guys, and they always promote us and say nice things about us.
No, that's great.
And the tier 5, the major channel, 3501 to 5000.
Wow.
It's a comic book show. Absolute Geek. I don't know Absolute Geek. Do you guys know that one?
A lot of these big channels,
I-
I don't watch a lot of bigger channels. And it's
Me
nothing
too.
against-
Me too, Rich. I feel almost bad about it because it's like I should know these channels. I mean,
you should know them, but I'm attracted to the newer people. I don't know
I
why.
guess I am too.
It's the
I mean,
grassroots of
you
it, you know.
I don't know
It's
Larry's
because
library.
I find that everybody who gets and
There we go.
Yo,
We're
Biggie.
good. What's up?
But Larry's
everybody who
library, I
gets
don't know. But MJ, I think everybody likes MJ, right?
Yeah, everybody knows MJ. And the Comic Vet. I like Comic Vet.
Oh yeah, Comic Vet. Yeah. Mhm.
Comic
Yeah.
Vet's awesome. He's a Bills fan, so right off the bat, he's awesome.
An Epic Marvel podcast. I don't know that one either. That's new to me.
Yeah, same.
I spent
Yeah.
most of my day today just looking up all the channels that I didn't know on the poll. It's
Yeah.
quite a few of them.
Frank,
I'll be
did you
doing
get a microphone?
Well, I think I have figured out what the problem is. We'll find out.
You sound great. Yeah,
Yeah.
it sounds way better.
Yeah, sounds good, buddy.
So best entertaining or informative, Absolute Geek again. Another one I have to admit I don't know. I have some of these I really have to look because I just don't know them.
Yeah.
Crushing Crisis.
Crushing Crisis again. I don't know that channel. I've never seen it.
Me neither.
And Emma Fung, I don't know.
Hmm.
John, everybody knows John, right? John's
John.
Comics with
John
Friends. He's
Fung.
been around forever. Everybody knows him. Good guy.
I don't think
And,
I know.
And Sonny Boy Comics.
Sunny Boy Comics. I've watched. He's he's buddies with Lunch Money Mike and stuff. I've watched.
Yeah,
It's
I've
a-
watched some of those videos. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very Spider-Man specific.
Yeah, very and Yeah, he has very specific tastes. I think he does a lot of tour videos. But best live stream in this category. So 3 Men in a Basement comics. I have watched that a couple of times.
Yeah, I've
And,
watched it a couple times or two because they're friends of Lunch Money Mike as well, and he's recommended them. So that's when I checked them out.
Yeah. And John Comics with Friends.
Mhm.
I've not watched
Saturday morning comics.
the live Saturday. I've not watched it, so I can't say.
I'm usually ready to leave the house when he comes.
Actually,
on.
the Saturday morning John's Comics with Kids is usually, or sorry, Comics with Friends was when I usually watch them.
Okay.
So
MJ's good. I didn't know that. I didn't know MJ's doing a live stream though. I guess maybe I haven't watched the live stream. I always watch like the stuff he records. And well, then, yeah.
Sometimes
show us
it
what you
ain't how
got.
much you do. Sometimes it ain't how much you do. It's who you know, dude. You know, like that's how it
Sure.
goes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you got robbed, Biggie.
I'm good, bro. You know, people wanted it more than I did, and they got it. And I'm proud of them. Good for them. I'll be back. I ain't going nowhere.
I'll be voting for you again next year.
Thank you, man.
And,
I
yeah,
love your Instagram, man. Everybody here.
the Comic Vet, show us what you got. I've been on that show.
That's a
yeah,
Wednesday
that's a
show.
good show. Admittedly, that
That's a Wednesday show. Yeah, Wednesday.
And Gray Man is an old school guy. He's been around forever, right? I mean, he's been doing this for a very long time.
Dude, I didn't know he had almost 5,000 subs. He must be really popular over there in the United Kingdom.
Yeah. I know a lot of people like it. And it's probably something where they're on at a time where.
well, the
you know,
Gray
different
Man.
stuff.
Well, they're on Saturday afternoons. Okay, like it's actually not a bad show. Gray Man started as a music channel, and a lot of his subscribers carried over from that. He's a big heavy metal nut, and
That
he
makes
did
sense.
mostly music with some comics, but then he became just comics as time went on.
Okay. But
He's a-
yeah,
he's
so
a
then
good
the big influencer channel, the 5,001 plus.
Crushing it. Almost.
Yeah, this is where it's going to be like some big competition here. But
Be on for 10 years.
Comic Pop is back. You can't possibly keep them down. Comics are dope. I don't know comics are dope, but
Yeah.
but Raph
Yeah.
got in.
So
Yeah.
has he ever been in nominated before, or
He
you guys
won
know?
last year.
He was a finalist last year and didn't win.
Oh,
He
okay.
didn't win. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think
wow.
he's mentioned being nominated, but I don't think he's ever won. I think that's what he was saying.
I love his show. So fun.
Yeah,
he's-
he told me that when he was on my show backstage when he saw my trophies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. Like he said, "Oh, I see you won last year." That's right,
Yeah.
and he said, "And like I've been nominated and never won," and I'm like, "Well, you should win because
Yeah,
you've got some knowledge."
So
Well,
good.
I could say that these channels, the only channels I've ever watched, Raph, I did try to watch Comic Pop last year because they were dominating things, but yeah, I could say, even without watching the others, I'm going to vote for Raph in this.
Oh yeah,
This-
me too.
Oh,
Me
yeah.
too.
Okay.
But I will definitely watch the other channels. Yeah.
Yeah. Entertaining and informative, recognizing exceptional hauls, blah, 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 blah. But Automatic Comics, but our buddies, Ryan,
Mhm.
good
Yep.
dude.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Alan. Alan is one of the homies. So,
Yeah.
How many subscribers does he have?
He's over 6,000. He's at
Yeah.
6,100.
Holy
Yeah.
cow, that's wild.
and Houseman Comics, I don't know that
Hoffman.
one.
It's Hoffman
Or Hoffman.
Comics. I like him. He's very entertaining if you watch him. He does a lot of pre-recorded stuff. He doesn't. It's all his stuff is pre-recorded.
Okay.
He does deep dives on different characters and certain runs. It's very entertaining if you
Right.
check him out.
Okay.
But,
Improved Collection Comics, I watch him. I think he's got a good channel, and he does that thing where he does like clean and press and sends them off and reveals the
Right.
grades and stuff. Which
I wish he would do. Sorry, go ahead.
go ahead.
I was gonna say I wish he would do. I know there's trade secrets. They just but I'm more into the pressing stuff. Like, show me more of the pressing stuff. Where he typically often will just show grade reveals, which is there's obviously an audience for that, so that's great.
He's I think he's like selling that information, like he's doing like
That's right.
like training courses or something. But I reached out to him to come on one time. I wanted to do like a CGC kind of panel thing, and yeah, he left me on red. Never even said hi. So
that
so
sucks.
yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
and then Raph's in that one again too.
That's that last one, yeah.
But yeah, that's a and then best live stream. This is the one. This is the cage match right here. 'Cause the buddies Beyond Wednesdays are in, and I was telling Alan, because Alan of course is in too, and he was saying, oh no, I got to go against those guys, and I was kind of like, I don't think Brian cares. I don't think he's gonna. But it turns out I was wrong, because they're doing a show tonight about it. So
oh really? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so they are kind of promoting it. And,
maybe they're promoting it because of your comment.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't think so. I think it was backstage. But no, well, yeah, of course, love Alan and love our buddies at Beyond Wednesday. So that it's great to see, great to see our friends.
I always think with this one, it comes to like with the Comic Collector Geek one. This is the one I always think of for Steppo, because this is really his pride and joy. This show.
It really is also one of the key features to my beginning of my week when getting to watch the show. So I really miss it. So I'm looking forward to them coming back.
Well, they'll be back shortly.
Yeah.
And I've learned so much over the past couple of years watching that show.
Oh yeah,
really informative.
Absolutely.
Well, if I didn't watch that show, I wouldn't be doing a channel. It's that simple, because Alan pushed me to do it.
That's cool.
And I was really I was happy to see Beyond Wednesdays get nominated, because it was a point I made last year. I was like, you're having an awards show and these guys are not even on it.
Yeah.
I was like, is this even an awards show if you're not really like what is like this huge
They
thing
were
where
expected last year, weren't they? They were nominated last year.
No, they weren't. Not one.
Yeah.
Not
Weren't
one.
they, Matt?
Nope. Not
No,
one.
Well, it might have been years ago, but I know for sure they were in the same category as me in speculation at one point. So it might have been 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Last year, it was one of the things I made the point, but yeah, good to see that nominated. But
yeah, it'll be good contest. Yeah, it'll be great to see.
Open tier category, biggest channel supporter. This is cool to see people with this, and Christina obviously gets nominated. James Abel. I guess a lot of people know James. I'm not familiar with James, but I guess he's very well known.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, he's been around for quite a while.
Okay.
And of course, our buddy JSS, always good to see JSS. It was great on Only Slabs, and he helps all of us out. Thank you again for everything you do, JSS.
John's great.
And K Munin, good to see K Munin make the finals.
So cool. That's so cool.
They have a category first one on the show.
Yeah.
Very cool to see that K Munin got nominated. I was happy to see that.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
My only regret on this one is that Robbie Joseph should also get some consideration for it. He is a big supporter too.
I think
just in a different way. Just in a different way.
Sure. I mean that's part of it is that thing. And maybe next year we'll have to keep that in mind, but make sure you get some nods here. And
absolutely
distinctive personal trademark. The memorable I gotta say I don't like this category.
It's just a weird category.
So Chonko, it's safe to say that this is a category that you don't want people to vote for you in?
No, I don't. I really don't.
Everyone vote twice for Chonko. No.
That's right.
I'm sure people will think it's funny, but it's like
You got the best facial hair out of all them guys, honestly. Like I shout outs to Rob Fatstacks and all that, but I think your facial hair is better. I don't care, whatever.
Yeah.
This is one category that Alan
gray beard discrimination, man's what it is.
Sorry, man.
Right, Jason? Right, Jason?
I don't know anything about that, man. I don't know anything about that.
Griff, we Nobody with gray beards got nominated. So
I know.
discrimination.
Alan and I were saying last night that the gray man looks like Gandalf, and we wanted him. Both of us had nominated him for this.
Well, Jason has a better beard than me. His is like perfectly manicured all the time. It's like
Yeah,
it's
I was
always
gonna say
cut
Jason's human.
right. Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
Was on Brian's live stream this morning, and somebody had mentioned that there's all 55 and older weren't nominated. We're like, yeah, we need a gray beard category. We want to call it the get off our lawn category.
Right.
And community artist, really interesting. So Alan Schnell, I don't know Alan.
I know Alan. He's okay. He hung out with my boy. Shit, I ain't gonna remember his name. But anyways, he's like a legit comic artist. I don't even know how he got in there because he does advertising.
Yeah.
Oh,
He shouldn't be in it then.
I don't
If
think
he's
he should.
legit.
And,
I ain't trying to hate on him, but yeah, I think he's done like paid work, so whatever.
Interesting.
and then Izzy. I think everybody knows Izzy. And
Yeah, I know Izzy.
Brad.
and Red.
Yeah.
Red got nominated. He said this is 5 years in a row, and I guess Red has not,
Good God.
not won.
Yeah.
5 years.
And it's nothing against any of the other artists that are on here and that. It's just me and Rad are good buddies and that, and like Chonko said, he's been nominated 5 times, so I'm really pushing for Rad this year.
That's cool.
Yeah. And a side quest, Eric, good dude, one of our buddies.
Yeah.
And Stevie D.
Stevie
D got in.
All right.
I was very surprised, and I didn't even know about it until I got a message from Johnny, and then I was surprised.
That's great.
Congratulations, Stevie. Well deserved.
Yeah, congrats, man.
Everybody's so talented. I'm going to vote for SideQuest. Here's an example of his artistic ability. You know,
got the shirt. I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Very cool.
So
Very cool.
he's paid the dues. He's a superior artist, and I just am having a great time exploring art and moving on from here.
Nice.
Well, vote for him too. I'm also going to vote for Rad, but vote for our boy Stevie if you like him. Don't sell yourself short. You're good, dude.
And then
Well, thank
short
you.
form. The first name on the list is Jason for short form.
I totally did not expect this. I did nominate myself, but only because I wanted to try to get as many of the list things, and I was like, wow, who do I know who has a short form content? Like, oh, I have short form content.
Yeah, when your name came up and stuff, I thought we were on already on the best pressing and cleaning and stuff, and I was just like, yeah, that makes sense and stuff. And then it came up later. I was like, wait a second, what did he mean for the other one?
Yeah, 2 of them. No, yeah, that really surprised me, and I now I need to check out these my competition here. So
doesn't matter, Jason. I'm still voting for you in that category.
Okay, appreciate it.
Bob Fish. I'm not familiar. I'll probably check it out. And then was it Dan?
Dan?
Dan! Exclamation!
Dan!
I don't know.
Dan!
Dan! and then MJ. MJ's a good dude, and our buddy Mike from SNCC. Yeah. Good to see him too.
Yeah.
And best comic book or omnibus review. This is not my thing.
Yeah.
I don't pay attention so much to this category, but Comic Pop again. They're they get nominated a lot. Near Mint.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No Good Collectibles and John Comics with Friends. The X-Men Omni. I don't know that.
So that one I do watch now and then and stuff, and they go over certain issues. They go through the series of the X-Men and that. They're on the Claremont run and they're going to continue and stuff. It's a fun show and stuff.
Oh, cool.
That's the one I voted for.
Okay.
And Pop Culture Philosophers. He has a big show. I know he does a lot of reviews.
And I will say, I've known Robbie for a while and stuff. I know Biggie knows Robbie and that. And the way because he's done it, it's a pre-recorded, but he's done it live before, where he goes through the books. He doesn't miss a beat. and that like the way he articulates like his reviews and stuff without spoiling it, he is a very good reviewer. I will give him that.
Okay. And the Comic Book Report, I don't know that channel.
No.
And then statue or toy review unboxing. Again, this isn't something that I really pay attention so much to, but Dave's Ideas and Creations got good.
Yeah,
good
I
job,
was really
Dave.
happy to see that. Dave's the man.
Yeah, he's a good dude, and he's hilariously funny. By the way,
So funny.
He makes excellent freaking videos. Whenever I think of like a new person making videos, that's the one I think of.
Absolutely.
Yeah. He every time I watch his stuff, he makes me laugh. He's got like he's kind of dry, but like when you listen to him, he's hilarious. That guy.
His big key reveals are like freaking movies, dude. Are you kidding me? That guy's really good.
Agreed. Yeah.
And E-Man does good stuff. And Mad Spidey does good stuff.
Yeah.
Millen and Omega again. They
Spidey.
Spidey's the man. I like Spidey.
Love Spidey.
Yeah.
He's a good dude.
He
And
won
SideQuest,
he won
Eric.
last year for he was talking about it tonight. He did win last year for best statue or toy review.
I voted for him last year for this.
Yeah, I did too.
I think
And,
I think E-Man has a very good shot at doing it the way that he's been putting out a lot of videos and stuff. Like they're not like the Hasbro Transformers, but he gets like a lot of the bootleg Transformers and stuff, and does a lot of good editing for his videos and stuff. They're a lot of fun. So like he has a big chance in it. Dave's Ideas definitely has it. Melon and Manga, she tends to win a lot. So like it's a stiff competition for everybody that's in this.
And SideQuest, Eric, another one of our buddies, which Rich has gone on that show like a couple times, right, Rich?
Yeah, I've 2 or 3 times. Yeah, it's a newer show for him. So
that's great.
Good to see he's nominated.
Yeah.
And then this needs to be a slam dunk, everybody. I'm sorry, everyone, but best cleaning, pressing, comic restoration content. I'm sorry, but Jason's videos are the top. Not like I know Jason's going to point to some other people that are very good, but I'm sorry, but their videos are not the level that you're doing, man. The stuff you're doing. I think again, there are some cool people in here. Matt from Empressed, love the dude.
Yeah.
He's been on the show before. He's great, and Liberty Hill. They again very, very high level restoration conservation. Professor Pete, I know you've talked about him many times, and and I'm not trying to disrespect anybody, but the stuff Jason's doing is elevated, man.
Oh man, thanks, thank you,
So
appreciate it.
I'd have to like disagree with you all the way. I don't think he deserves to win it. I think it should be improved collecting comics. No, I'm just kidding. Definitely Jason for sure.
All right.
I think Chunko had his hand on the ban button there, TM.
No, I don't. We're about to cut your mic, TM.
Well, I'm just happy that I got to this stage. And I love all these other channels. So if any of them win, I'm super happy for them. They're all my friends. But just getting it to this level, that's all I cared about. So whatever happens from here on out, I don't care. So
very cool.
But yeah.
Then speculation, the reigning and defending champions of this category. I think the Hot 5 Commandments for Biggie and TM that I'm voting for you guys. I know Alan's in this category, but I think that what you guys are doing for Spec is I like it. I'm gonna vote for you guys in this.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, thanks. It means a lot. Yeah,
for sure, man. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm voting for Izzy because Izzy's the best, and nobody can out top Izzy. And that, I'm just kidding.
Well, he did tell me last year that he was just allowing me to hold the trophy for now. So I'm going to try.
Well, he asked me tonight if I was going to allow him to win the second. I just like I told him straight up, nope.
No, all right, good.
That's great.
It'll be a fight. But thank you guys.
You got Alan.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Alan's a good guy, man. For real though, like I say like I like my show better than Alan's, but of course I would. And I think Alan likes his show better than his. And to be fair, Alan does point out golden age record sales, and he does bring light to a topic that isn't seen a lot. So shout outs to Alan. I love Alan. Alan is
I
fantastic.
watch it every week. It's one of my favorite things.
It was his Sunday thing that made me fall in love with his channel.
Yeah,
I love that. I love that show a lot too, but I feel like what you guys are doing is more in the spec category. So
that's how I see it.
Yeah.
He's reporting on sales and stuff, and I think Alan would admit that. I think that what you're doing is more speculation.
Yeah,
and
the funny thing with Biggie and TM's channel is they're always a week ahead of everybody else. If you watch their spec channel and then watch somebody else's, they're like, "Hey, look at what these guys talked about last week."
That's a good point.
Yeah. I do want to shout out one other person that's on the spec list is 22 Comics and stuff. Yeah, he has a really good channel, so definitely go check him out if you haven't already.
Yeah, I've watched it. I watch Bruce too. He has a nice channel. I like his stuff. Yeah.
We keep our eyes on these guys. 22 actually, he'll report the list, but he'll give an option besides that. So he does some spec. Like I give him credit somewhat. He does good.
That's cool.
And then tour videos. We got Bronzeville. I do watch his channel.
Yeah, me too.
Lunch Money Mike. I think everybody agrees. Lunch Money Mike's got a great channel. He's had a great channel for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
And
what I will say is if for those that watch the Comics Den, and I watch them, what they've done and gone through in the last year, and still able to do such quality channels with their child and stuff, that they did amazing, and they deserve consideration for that alone.
Yeah, just to mention everybody, but Dave still only 35 cents. Love the guy, love his channel. And Comic Vet has a great channel too. But like you're saying, for Comics Den, the one thing that frustrates me about them, and I did vote for them last year for this category, and I do think they do a great job, with this, is how they are not involved with like any other comic book YouTubers like at all. Like they'll say hi to people at conventions, but other than that, they've like completely kind of just removed themselves from any. They don't like interact with anyone at all.
Yeah. I was hoping to see Jerry the Jitterbug nominated for this because he's doing videos like recently in Paris and Italy, Venice. He was recently at. So, but maybe next year. So,
all right. And comic book community builder. I don't know how I got in this category. Thank you for anybody who nominated me, but I don't deserve this. So
yes, you do.
Nah, I can't.
9 months ago,
I would agree with Griff
Han about doing stuff, and 9 months ago, it was you that convinced me to create a YouTube channel and start talking about the books that I love. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you.
Yeah, there you go.
I appreciate that, Frank. I think there are a lot. I think Biggie does more than I do for this. I think Alan does more than I do.
I would agree with you for Biggie on that, and I actually nominated Alan for this one, and he didn't get there. But the fact is that also one of the guys that I think should be considered pulled himself out of the running. I'm a big fan of Gary B.
I was going to vote for Gary in this.
I did vote for Gary, and then I got told afterwards it was pulled. So, so I'm.
I think what's I'm sorry interrupting, but what's big about that is bringing people in that are new to it and watching them stick along. Like those artists. What is it? Shabina? Who's the one that you're really close friends with now?
Shabina.
Well,
Shabina?
So Spirit is like one of my
Spirit. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you do stuff like that, man. That's really cool and different. So yeah, I think you fit in there real good.
Yeah.
I'm flattered that people thought so. I like I said, I was going to vote for Gary, and Cliff made it. He's very active. Legion, I like Legion, and Rad. A lot of people said the Rad the Rican. I guess he's been around a long time. I didn't know him, but a lot of people know him.
Yeah, he's been around for a while. He used to do a show where like he'd bring on the community, like it was like every Sunday, and that he'd bring on like random community members and shout them out and get them to talk about their channels, and that it was like the community shout out show. But that was like he did that like, well, when was it, Biggie? Like 2020, 2021?
It was a while ago. I think it goes back to that. It's not what you do, it's who you know sometimes. And Rod's been more active lately, and he is known as one of the first people to do that. And he's done a couple things like that this year. So maybe it's his time. Like he never got nominated for it before. Maybe it's his time to get it. So shout outs to Rod. I like Rod a lot.
Yeah. And then this is the number one bullshit. I'm sorry, I'm going to call it out. Is the Hall of Fame. And you know what? I mean, I know a lot of these, they've been around for a long time, but Biggie should not only be nominated, he should win. And so, I'm no disrespect, but I'm not even voting. I'm not even going to vote for in this category. So
I don't think I know any of those channels.
If I was going to pick, I would pick Signature King because he does mess with us. Like Signature King does like pop in chats, and he's frequenting shows we've been on. So shout out to Signature King. But these guys that are never in our chats, I'm not with it, dude. I'm sorry. Like I think I always thought John, Sleepy Reader 6, Metarog, those are always my three. I think are big competition. They're really good.
I'm surprised none of them are in that either.
Yeah.
Good point.
I'm really disappointed in that one, So number one bullshit.
It's all good, man. Yeah, no, we're in speculation, dude. Me and TM haven't really been pushing hard for nominations this year, so thank you guys for just getting us in speculation. Hard feelings. I'm proud of everybody that got nominated, and maybe next year I would like to get nominated in the Hall of Fame again. It's just cool to be nominated. So I got in there once, right? I was in there 2025. That's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
So I got that. Yeah.
Yeah, you should have won then too. So it shouldn't even be a question at this point. You should have won last year. But anyway.
Well, I would agree that the fact is I won my awards last year, and I am very pleased if new people win. I like to see new people get recognized, and I know I work hard, and I know everybody else out there is working hard too. And I'm just glad to see that. I was so happy to see so many new channels of people we know, like McGroovy, Steve, even Jason, who was new. He's technically new to being. I don't think you made any nominations last year.
No,
So
I got into the entry, but that's about it. Yeah.
Chonko, like this show, Biggie. I mean, the guys who I think deserve to be recognized. A lot of them are there this year. Comic Mike, Mark, Brittany, Paul, they're all. I was hoping to see, and Adam, I was glad to see he snuck in on one. Like a lot of these guys have worked hard. Nate, I love the fact that show is doing amazing too.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
I mean,
that's a fun show.
In that category, I admit I'm number 3 off the bat because Church and Nate are the ones they should be up there. I get like 20 people watching my show live. Nate is over 50 now.
I laughed so much during that show.
A lot of people who used to come to mine, I see it Nate's, but they don't come to mine anymore. I know they watch the repeat. No. Before you I'm not saying I know they watch the repeats because they leave comments. I'm just saying but I think it's a timing issue. 7 o'clock is hard for people at supper time, But the fact is they're doing really well. And I'm proud to introduce them on my show every time and say, go and watch them. Yeah. They've done a hell of a job.
Yeah, they're all buddies, all good people.
Rich, you're part of that. And you know what? You guys are funny as a group. I find myself having to run to the bathroom at least twice during the broadcast because I'm going to piss myself. especially with Johnny's talking.
That might get on the comics.
I gotta tell you, the one that makes me laugh, like Johnny's very funny. But Rich makes me laugh on that show a lot. He sneaks in comments like underneath people.
Yeah.
He's got to pay attention. He's like,
he slides them in, like when that guy, the guest, Impressed was talking about something, and then Rich, when it was Rich's turn, he popped in with a one-liner. I just about fell out of the chair. It was so funny.
Nate never catches it either. It's like right after or
It's
before he
very
starts talking or
That's
something.
because Nate has got one eye on the chat and one
Yeah.
eye on the going on. That's
That's
why.
true. That's true.
very good. By the way, yeah, shout out Adam in the chat, awesome sauce. Which reminds me, later this evening, Beyond Wednesday is going to be on there, and they're doing a couple of things tonight. So they're going to go over the comic book community awards because they're nominated.
Yeah.
But also they're doing, they on Saturdays they do the drama report, and I watched drama last night. I'm not going to bring it up. I'm not going to say the guy's name, but
I saw it. I was not happy about it.
there was some so if Biggie not getting nominated was number one bullshit, this was number two bullshit. And on Beyond Wednesdays, I'll bet you that they're going to go over it. But yeah, somebody was not happy about the awards and was talking and cackling and making fun of
Everybody.
all of us. And I think they're going to deal with it on Beyond Wednesday, so it might be a good time to tune in.
Well, that's they're starting
Word on the street is that one of the people that were in the made the finalists was on panel with that said person.
Well, yeah, I did see a couple names in the chat. I only watched for maybe 5 minutes before I was like, I just didn't want to watch, and I did see a couple names in the chat that I was surprised were hanging out.
But they might. I think they were there to help defend other people. Then
I hope so.
They weren't there out of enjoyment. I don't believe.
And I think sometimes people have like a strategy to try to win. If you're going to win, you're going to win naturally, I think.
Yeah.
I just think the awards are fun, and I think people, it's cool to, especially when you're working hard at this and doing a lot. It's cool to have people notice, and it's cool to have some forum where format where people can, but this was, I think on Beyond Wednesdays tonight, I think they're going to deal with it, so it might be a good one for people to watch.
One of Gary's.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say one of Gary's reason for dropping out was he just doesn't like the competitive nature of this whole YouTube thing, which I totally respect, and I and this kind of manifested the negativity, that element that is out there. How I explained it to him, that was like I'm kind of paradoxically like selfish in that I want to see people know about the channels that I know about, and so it's not so much about the guy who, sometimes about the inductee, sometimes it's just about the audience wanting to share their passion with other people, and
I don't see it as competition. I see it as recognition.
I see it as a way of talking to people.
Yeah.
People talking about the channels.
Absolutely.
And recognition. It's recognition.
What I was telling him was, it's only because of Brian's show in the past that I've met so many of you guys, that, for all I know, we may be lifelong friends, so, that's but I totally understand and respect his view, and I totally get it. I just think that there's also a different way of looking at it too, so.
Right.
The thing is too, like Gary and I had a conversation about it after because I had told him I did vote for him, and we had a conversation this morning, and I told him I was going to do the same thing as him, and I was told not to by several people because and my wife put it best when she said that the people who watch you have nominated you in good faith because they like you. Give them their chance to enjoy it.
Exactly.
Exactly right.
And that's why I stayed in.
Right.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
That like I honestly, as I said, I've already won. I don't want to push. If people want to vote for me, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. But I don't feel the need to win. As I said, I like to see new winners all the time.
Yeah.
That's just me. And I'm so excited for all of you who have gotten your first nominations and your first finalists. And I'm just happy to see everybody.
But Alex in the chat too, another one of the Beyond Wednesdays buddies. But yeah, everybody tonight, make sure if you don't normally watch Beyond Wednesdays, go watch Beyond Wednesdays tonight. I think it's gonna be really interesting, and I'm happy for everybody who got like first time nominations and stuff too, and that. So, but yeah,
exactly.
I think
second floor.
Well, they started a couple minutes ago. So.
Oh, did they? Yeah, we should.
Well, I got to go then. No,
yeah.
But with that, all right, we'll get out of here real quick. And thanks.
Congratulations to everybody who got nominated. You guys are great.
Thank you, Frank.
Yeah, congratulations, everyone.
Thanks to our guest, Mike from Warehouse Collectibles.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody for.
We should promote. Rich, we should promote next week, right?
I was going to get to that.
Sorry, man. Sorry.
This ain't my first time.
I know. Sorry, man.
But and thanks to everybody in the chat. Thanks for hanging out. And what do we got coming up, Mike?
Next week we have Joel Herrera on, one of the great working artists, of currently. Like, if you're not familiar with Joel, follow Joel Herrera art on Instagram. Really, really high level cool stuff. The following week we have J.K. Woodward on. He's doing the new book with our buddy Joe Schmalke. By the way, Joe Schmalke nominated for Ringo Award for Best Writer this year, and he sent a AOK to both Rich and I of a bunch of really cool stuff. Like, good dude. On the 12th, we have Jonathan Marks Baravecchia, who did one of the best covers of 2025. He did that really cool cul-de-sac cover. He does some cool stuff. Just booked for the 19th of September. We got Marko Jerkovic, who he did this insane Kickstarter. This is these are like 5-6 books like this. It's like world building kind of stuff that he did. It's amazing. That's gonna be a 6 p.m. start time, 6 p.m. Eastern start time. But reached out to him. He does a lot of cool art. He did, and when I reached out to him, I'm like, hey man, this is amazing. Would you come on and talk about this? His response was, "F yes, I will." He's like, he's like, I want to talk about. He's like, so his cool. It's like I think his handle is like 6 more vodka or something. He's
I like
so
him
cool.
already.
Yeah, he's so much fun. He's kind of like he's in Germany, but I think he's from like Slovakia or something. Mm-hmm. But yeah, big beardy guy. He's hilarious. You guys are gonna like him a lot. And then the week after that, on the 26th, James coming back from Shawshank Collection. He's gonna bust into the vault. He's gonna show us more of the big
That's
spicy
awesome.
sausages.
That's awesome.
Very cool. Very cool. Some definitely some good shows coming up. So
yeah,
but like I was saying, with that, let's get out of here and stop babbling, and we will see you guys next week.
It's a live show. Oh, it's a live show. Oh no, just wait, cause it's not just a live show, it's the live show. Yo, it's a live show. Oh, it's a live show.